Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us, you are welcome, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you for always tuning in. So today we'll be making this twist, or let's call it Scissors Zara cap. And if it's something you are interested in, kindly keep on watching. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, and you share for more people that you thought might need it. Let's get started. So for our twisted Zara cap, you guys can see I've already made my Zara cap. I just chipped it to the center. This is the upper part and this is the inner part. I've already made it, but I've not joined it because I'm going to join it together with the twist. So I'll keep this aside. Fabric we'll be using for our twist. This twist is different from the regular type of twist that we usually do. So the length of this fabric is 34. You can see how I make it to be very, very long. It's better for it to be long than for it to be short and won't be enough. So the width is 4.5. So I cut it in two places. 34 inches for the length, 4.5 inches for the width. So I'm going to fold the two together this way, just like we will normally do now. I'll fold it together this way, then sew it and turn it out. Same thing for the two. So this one is for the bow that will be at the back. The bow that will be at the back of the Zara cap. The measurement is 59. This is the length of the fabric. You know, some is 60, some is 59, but this one is 59. It's 1 year that I'm using. So I just cut through the length. The length is 59. You can use 60 if your own fabric is more than 1 inch, or you can use 70, depending on how full you want your flower, the rows at the back to be. So for the width is 10 inches for the width. Understand what I'm saying? So I also fold this one right side facing each other and sew it straight down and turn it inside out. So I'll do this off camera. So here is it. I have sewed it and done it. And this two is for the twist, while this one is for the roll. So I'll put this one aside and we'll work on the twist. So for the twist, we are going to be stuffing. Fiber inside. So this fiber is the one that remains. You can see that it's in pieces. So I will teach you this trick so that in case you have fiber that remain like it, as in pieces of fiber, you know how to do with it, and it's not long enough for you to cut it by the length. The length is short, it's just pieces. So I'll teach you this trick so that you know how to use your fiber. There should be no waste, though. Things are very expensive now than for someone to be wasting material. You understand? So if you have watched to this point, kindly click the like button, subscribe to my channel, share the video to more people that you thought might need it. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. So now, to stuff it, you are going to be moving it, pulling it out this way. You pull out everything. As you are pulling it out, you'll be stuffing it inside. That way, all your pieces, you are going to make use of it. If you have any pieces of fiber and it's not long enough for you to cut and put in the material you want to use, so this is one of the best way for you to use your fiber, so that your fiber will not go to waste. So you'll be removing this one after the other like this and be stuffing it in. So don't throw away any pieces of your fiber anymore, because even this small one that I'm cutting, they're actually selling it. So you'll be stuffing it inside. So this is how you do it till you exhaust everything. You'll be stuffing it inside. You move it one after the other and be stuffing it inside the fabric. So in this renewable economy, you cannot be wasting material. So you make do with all material that is available. So here is it. You can see I've stuffed it and it still remains. I think this method is usually, it saves your fiber. You can see I've stuffed it, they are very, very full and tight, and this is still remaining. So now I'm going to decide. Now we are not going to work with our twist. Like I said earlier, this twist is not the regular twist. So you take our Zara band. You take it. This is the front part. So we are going to be sewing it on the Zara band first, from the edge, from the mouth of it. So we sew one down, not on top of each other. You sew it side by side. You let the sewing part be down. You let it be down. So I'm going to put it side by side like this, and you're going to stitch it down. You stuff in the fiber so that it will not get to the mouth. It's only the fabric we need to work with. So I'm going to sew it side by side. So you can see now, I finished sewing at the tips of the mark of the Zara cap. So now we are going to move in like from here, let's say like 5 inches inward, then we'll cross it at that 5 inches part. One will go up, the other one will go down. You can see that this is not the regular twist. You move in 5 inches, you are going to cross it here, and we are going to be working with our pins to hold it down. So you move again from this place that you to be open, from this place that you pin down another 5 inches like this. Or since the side is 5 inches, let's make this one 7 inches. 7 inches. These two sides 7 inches. Then you are going to cross it on that 7 inches part like this. You can see I told you that this is not the regular twist that we usually do. So I'm trying to pin it down together. Pin it down. Then you come again and measure 7 inches again. 7 inches. Then you twist it. You know this one come like this. So now this down, or this down will come up like this. Listen. Then we pin it down. You know I'm cutting it on flat now, as in the marco is flat. So after this one, I'm going to cuff the marco. You know it will not be flat on the head. It will be round like a car. So now I'm going to cuff it. You see what I'm doing? So I'm going to try to cuff it. This one has removed. This part removed. So let me pin it together again. I'm going to use our needle and thread to tag this part together. Or let's finish straightening it. Or you can use your glue. Yeah, I think we should use glue. We should use our hot glue to just glue it at the down part, not the upper part. The upper part will not show. So now we shift it like this, then we cuff it this way. We cuff it because you are going to wear your cap cuff, not straight. So the reason why I lay it down on the floor is just for me to create that twist that will be at the front, so that you guys will see how the twist is created. So that's why I lay it down flat. It should be cuffed because our cap is cuffed on our head. It is not straight. So you see, so now this last part that there is, I'm going to leave it like this. So this is where we are going to sew. This is where we are going to sew, just like we sew this part. So you leave it like this and sew it here together with the, or you can, if you want to cross it, you can measure 5 inch. Remember it's 5 inch you use for the other side. So you can measure from here to here, from this part to this part, 5 inches, then you cross it again. Well, with all your crossing, make sure there is an opening at the middle. That's just what we are trying to create. So after crossing it, you use your pin to pin it down together. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing and understanding it. It's very, very simple, but it's not the normal way of twist that we usually do. This one is just giving it space. So this is where it lasts. So I will remove the fiber that is inside, remove the fiber and sew it. You can see the reason why I used the 3 inches for the length. That's why I told you that it's better for it to remain and you cut it up than for it not to be enough, because this particular is a new style. I've not made it before. I just see the video, I was like, okay, let me try it and film the process for my people. You guys know I always like to bring you new things that I see. Most of my tutorials that you see on my page, that's the first time of creating it. Even if it's a customer that bought it for me, that's always the first time of me creating it, so that I put you guys through along. So I'm trying to make sure that this twist at the front, it is loose, it is not tight, so that it will not tighten the Zara cap. It will make the Zara cap to be very free and loose. You understand? So it must not be tight. So now this is the last part. I'm going to remove my fiber that I stuffed inside to that end, so I'll be able to sew it down just like I sewed the other part. And see that this cuff is loose than this one. That is how it should be. It should be big, because by the time you cuff it, it will stay on the head perfectly. Don't mind on this one. We'll still correct the twist that we created. We are going to use glue gun to glue it down. But let me sew it in place first. now you can cut off the excess. So now I'll turn it like this and finish up my Zara cap. You understand? Okay, supposed to be like this. This one can come out, no issue, no problem. So now I'll finish up the Zara cap. The Zara cap now, sew it here, sew it here. I'll finish up the Zara cap before we now go back to this twist at the front. So yeah, I finished sewing my this thing. So I'll do my normal pleat and pleat here instead of the gather stitch. You guys know I always like to do the pleating method. So now that I finished, I'll turn it to the front for you guys to see. So you guys see, we are still going to work on this part. We are going to work on. We are going to be using our glue gun to be gluing this part that I pin. Glue it together here. You glue it together at the underneath it, not up, under, so it's not even show at all. You glue this one too. The twist first before now gluing it together with the fabric, if you understand me. Before gluing it to the Zara cap, you are going to glue the twist together first. This place that I pinned down. So I'll just put a little glue here, and you understand. Then I'll now put a little glue here, then glue everything down. You get what I mean? So I'll do the same thing. Just use glue to glue everything down. To glue down that part, just like that. Glue it down, just the way it is like this. The reason why I usually don't like working with glue gun is because of how messy it can get. But if you can work your way around the messiness, the work will come out so neat now. You don't even know that it was messy. So our cap is ready. So now we're going to put this aside and work on the. We're going to work on the rows that will be at the back. The rows at the back. So you need your needle and thread, because almost most of the rows you have to work with needle and thread. So this sew part is where we are going to focus together station. So this mouth part, you're going to tuck it in like this, the way you see me do. You can sew it or you can just leave it. So after tucking it in, you start your gather stitch from there, from that place that you're tucking. Then we start our gathering. You can make it big, you can make it small, depend on what you want. Gathering does not have a rule or step to it. You just gather, and whatever the outcome is, if you don't like it, you can use it and start another gathering step. You understand? So there is no rule. So now I have finished gathering everything. You can see. Yeah, we'll start cutting our rows. Depend, like I said, is how you want it that matters. So now I'm just putting everything under each other. I'm trying to hide the inner part. So that's like I just fold it like this. Trying to tuck in that inner part. Then you put the other one. Just be putting it like layering underneath it. And if you don't want it to be too small, you can make it big. You can just do it like 3. And you make the next one to be wider than the previous one, like this. Cutting bow is easier because it's what you want that really matters. It's your preference that matters, not cutting bow. It's what you want to achieve that matters. If you want to achieve it to be too tiny, you roll it as many times as you want. If you want it to be small, you want it to be moderate, just continue rolling it. Then after you achieve what you want, you start tacking it from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Like I said this. And I'll not tack it to the back. Like this. Let's go. All this video hasn't gotten too long, so I'll just tack it at the back. Then I'll go and wear it on the mannequin so that you guys will see the beauty of the cap, Zara cap, twisted Zara cap that we just make. Okay. So here is the finished look of our scissors turban. It's my daughter that gave you this name. She said it's scissors turban. So see the bows at the back. Look at it. See how beautiful it looks. So if you have watched to this point, can you give me a thumbs up for your job well done? Like my video, subscribe to my channel, share to more people that you thought might need it. So that'll be all for today's tutorial. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.